Hey, young researchers, you have been working hard. You've got a lot on your, much more than I do, on your graphic organizer, your 3x5 cards. So if you've got 14 or more, you are ready to start writing. So you're going to be pulling this information, namely this column over here on the right, the questions. Or if you've got your 3x5 cards, you can look at those and your KWQ chart and see what questions you have answered with your research collection. Your next step is to look at this. This is actually in Schoology. It is called the Disability Paper Scaffolding Guide, and I've added a number of things beyond what you have in your handout. So you can see all of those things that are entailed in each section, and your job is to actually start outlining your paper. So I have an example of an outline for a mock paper that I'm pretending to write. And this is on autism, and you can see I'm using my power structure of 1 for my topic, and then I'm working upward on my numbers. So you can see how each one is indented. I've got my introduction with my elements of the introduction here. I've got my disability next, which is that next section, that first section with a definition and effects. And you can see that I'm actually listing out my questions. So I'm organizing my content by questions. Then I'm going to the next section, which is the person. I've got my person, Temple Grandin. I've got the different things that I want to hit on in each of those pieces. This is probably a paragraph right here. Each 3 is probably a paragraph. And I've got my sentences within each paragraph, and I can expound on that a bit. It doesn't have to be 3 sentences. I can expound on that and make it more. And then the final section for you 8th graders, you have the person's impact. So this is how Temple Grandin's life and her work has impacted the world. And I've got, again, all of my pieces falling under. So the 4s fall under the 3s, and then the 3s fall under the 2. So this is the 2s are the sections. So 6th graders, you've got just this section right here. 7th graders, you've got this in addition to this one. And then 8th graders, you've got all 3. This is your next step, is the outline. After that, you're going to start creating your introduction. I'll create a separate video for that.